We're starting to come to the end of this series of videos that I've produced about how I became financially free by the age of 47. In this video, I want to talk about an important lesson that I've learned, which is about it's not just who you know, it's what you know. The two things are important in my experience in terms of achieving that financial freedom. The reason why I say it's about what you know and who you know is an important thing about financial freedom is the fact that your income is passive. You don't actually go out and work for it. So, for example, if you own a portfolio of properties, but you're the person who looks after the tenants, who organises things to be repaired, who organises a new tenant when a tenant moves out, the person who collects the rent, for me, that's still a job. So I needed to learn enough about property to understand that I was comfortable in assessing who my letting agent was going to be, for example. I've got a team of people around me in terms of property. I've got a solicitor that I know and trust. I've got a mortgage broker that I know and trust. I've got a letting agent. I've got property sources. This is all about having people around me that I can invest in, which helps them grow their business, but also means that I don't have to do the work. They do the work for me. And that means that any income that I get from property is genuinely passive income. I'm financially free, so I don't have to work for it. And it's the same with the stocks and shares type investments. Now, again, anyone who's worked in the stock market, who's looked at the stock market, knows that there's risks associated with that. Some people are very, very good at making money from trading individual stocks and shares, day trading in futures. Some people make money out of foreign exchange trading. Now, those are real skills and they take a lot of learning. For me, that feels almost as risky as betting on the horses. But if you're good at it, you're good at it. You've learned how to do it. But if you're doing the work, you're still working. It's not a passive income. Now, I choose not to invest in that risky end of the stocks and shares market. I'm interested in funds. Those are generally driven by big organisations who have a lot of research and a lot of intelligence going into what funds are good funds and what funds are bad funds at any one time. But I still needed to learn. I needed to learn enough to know how to select the right financial advisor who I was comfortable, knew what they were actually doing and would give me a good rate of return, let that money grow without taking excessive risks. So again, I had to learn enough to know who to delegate to. And I think that's the important lesson for me. If you're going to start investing, don't just trust the first person that comes across your door. Don't just trust the first person that you find on the internet. Take the time to learn a bit. Learn enough to know that you're doing your due diligence and that you're checking out the people that you're trusting ultimately with your money and with your financial freedom. But equally, don't get obsessed about doing the work yourself, because if you're doing that, you've just exchanged one job for another. The whole point of this is you have time to spend on experiences, spend on your family, spend on the people that you love. That's what financial freedom's about. Hope you're liking the videos. If you do like this video, please click like and feel free to subscribe to the channel.